log us out, then we'll log in again.
I thought
It
you
has it has expired, so I've not renewed it.
oh,
I'll do that on Tuesday morning before the what's it called again? The stream itself. I think my internet speed is very slow today, oh. Seriously, because I don't know what's going on. This is Starlink now. Oga, what the fuck is going on with you? 56, 65, 72 is okay now. So what's going on? 82, 85. Uh-huh. Why is this download now very slow? 44 MB, now it's in the crawl like this. Crazy.
the you see that challenge Raja is doing.
Mm.
$50 to 50K.
To 50,000, bro.
uh,
Do you know what I think if you ask me?
no.
I think he would at some point stop money. That's what he has always done. He would at some point say, you know what? I've shown you that I'm able to move this from 50K from $50 to 5K. So now we're going to give away this account. That's
But
what I think.
the way it looks, he's going to do it.
Yeah, he can do it. I don't doubt the fact he can do it, but man, it's a very stressful task to do, to be honest with you.
Hmm. The hardest part, you see, the hardest part is getting it to reach that 5,000. That is
Yeah,
the hardest part.
yeah, exactly. Getting to that 5,000 is the hardest here. But
Yes.
if he should get to 5,000, trust me, he can easily get to 20,000.
Yes, yes, yes. Raja can over leverage.
You know, I looked at his Telegram this morning. Yeah,
Mm,
I looked at his Telegram this morning.
yeah.
I saw that he took a zero point 0.1. He took a zero point 0.1 in a that was 400 and something dollars account. That was over leveraging, over risking, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is over risking. So now somebody who has not really mastered um the charts now
Mm.
might jump in and say, okay, because Mr. Raja is taking this, let me use this same thing on my own account. Bro, you go cry.
You go village.
The kind the kind village you go, you go shock you, walai. You go shock you.
But you see, the ultimate thing in this trading by is risk management though.
Exactly.
If I master risk management, hi God, I go dey tear lot wetin no good.
Exactly. The main thing is risk management, not even any other thing. Because you might see a setup now, mm, but you don't know how to manage a risk.
Exactly.
So Some trading accounts are not available because your email address has not been. I don't understand. People are crazy. Now today I do confirmation of C trader.
What is it showing?
Uh, I've not confirmed my. I've not confirmed my email with C trader. But
Oh,
don't worry, I'm on it. I've done that already.
okay.
Acknowledge and continue. Okay, how do we get that? What's new? ctrader.com, blah, 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 blah. Okay, okay. So where do we go to get these back tests?
Just normal. Is it open?
Yeah, it's open. What can you see? Oh, hold on. Um, I think I'm sharing another screen all the way. Okay, here you go. You can see now, ba?
Yeah. Okay, I think you go to this last below that bell button by the
Bell.
right.
Top right or top
Just
left?
no, by
Okay, sorry. Bottom right or top right? Which one?
bottom.
Can I see a bell?
See those icons. See those icons close to the price stuff.
Okay, here.
Yes. Now that's enlarge the screen.
Okay, the bell. That's price alert. I'm seeing price alert here.
Then below after that price alert. Yes, that is
Okay,
it.
market replay. Oh, okay, okay. What was it asking me to do here? If I click on market replay, it's clicking on this arrow. Nothing is going on here. Do I need to hold on? Let me see if let me see if
Mhm.
I think an account is not logged in here, and that is the issue. Man, do you know I've not for a long time, yeah, used C trader. So a lot of things are looking very, very, very distant to me. So how do we create a demo account? Let's see. Let's try to log in something here. Um,
Without creating a demo account, you don't need to create a demo account.
but it's not replaying, yeah. That
Look at it
capital
now.
10,000. Blah.
Wait. Hold on. Now,
Okay.
this thing now, starting capital, you might put any realistic amount. Then starting date, you impute the starting date and the time you want to start. Then the date from the server you can. So this one now
Okay.
is the real
Okay. Starting capital. Let's do let's do 1,000.
1,000. Mm.
Exactly. Let's do 1,000. Start
Then the
dates.
date,
Let's do mm, 1st of April. Hmm?
okay,
Let's do London section. 7
okay.
a.m. Uh, what was this?
No, that one is okay like that. One
Okay,
minute bars from server, yes.
okay. Speed 100x.
That one is you can still control it afterwards.
Okay.
Mm.
Now, you see the issue I have with. all these new traders here, we
Mhm.
fixed time and they're not here. And many of them reached out
No,
to me during this last week asking for a refresher webinar. Now we've put it today and they are nowhere to be found. You see?
this Sino show, I don't know. She logged in initially, but I think um she logged in initially. So you can pause. The thing is moving. Pause.
Yeah, hold on. I want
No,
to
pause.
change.
Pause.
Hold on. Something is not
Pause
okay.
is move.
Something is not okay. Where is the person? I'm looking for it. Okay, I can
Look at
see it
the
now.
pause now.
Okay, I see it now. I see it now.
That
Uh,
100x is too fast.
so where can we reduce it? Here, add timestamp. Fast forward one bar. What is this? We need to find. Okay, I see it. I see it. 50, 20x, 5x, 5x. So let's do the daily time frame on the daily. I hope we can do annotations here.
Mhm. It's moving now. It's
Yeah, it's
moving.
moving. Yeah, no. But how can we push it back? I think we should be able to do that.
Pause the this thing now.
I think we should be able to move it back.
Move what?
Like start from beginning again. Okay, but anyhow, we'll have different dates. We'll have different
Mm.
dates. It's on 5x now, so let me just leave it at that while we play it and do the analysis. So on the daily is bullish. Where
We
can we
might miss the
find
trade though. We
um
might we might miss the trade though.
let's see. Even if we miss it, even if we miss it, sometimes you can come to the market and you see that the market has moved. What do you do?
It's moving. The time that is moving is very fast now. See.
No, it's
Now.
5x now. It's 5x now. I've reduced it.
It's still fast.
Really? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. 4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just see. 4 hours. We have a support resistance here on the 4 hours time frame. Um, on the 1 hour time frame, let's see 1 hour. Okay. I think I even like the way it's actually moving right now. Do you know why? You can come to the market
Mm.
and you see some apply, and you see that the market has actually moved without you. What do you do? Do you get?
You,
So let's let's do with this. Now, look at how we are forming here, right? We have a
mhm.
candle, we have a candle that closed bearish, and we've already moved like um we've moved like how many pips? 40. What is this? 500?
400.
Is this 400?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So we've moved like 600 pips to the upside. The chances of this thing continuing up is going to be very, 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 very difficult. So at that point, what do we do? What do we do? I think we'll need some sort of retracement at this point. We need to retrace back to maybe this zone, this area. Let's see on a 15 minutes time frame. There should be something we should be able to see here on a 15 minutes time frame. What what are you disappearing? Or we can say, okay, on the 15 minutes time frame, we've created the resistance, and we also have another resistance here on the 15. Sorry, what am I saying? And that support here on the 15 minutes time frame. So let's see. Maybe we could get a correction if we break and close below here, because there's this minor stuff here. If you break
That
and
line
close
is
below
too
here,
thin. Oh.
yeah, it's too thin. I'm trying to see how I can make it bigger. Um, hold on. I think that's the biggest one. I'll just make it something more visible.
No, no, that's not the biggest. Click that dot.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, perfect. 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 Okay, so I think we should stay here now on the 15 minutes time, on the 30 minutes time frame. So now, we made a bottom with highs, broke the highs, and then we should continue pushing up. No, for me, we've pushed a lot. I think we need some sort of retracement. So let's fast forward this a little bit and see. Let's make it a little bit faster. What is going on with my microphone here? Hello. Okay, now 30 minutes candle has closed. It closed bearish. The next one is waking up. Now remember that we'll have a support here on the 15 minutes time frame. If you look at this
Yeah.
support, if you look at this support, are we closing above it? No. Below it? No. We're not closing below it. So if we take any trade here, there is every possibility that we could continue pushing to the upside. So let's see what happens. Let's
Okay.
see what happens. Our lot size on this account is going to be what?
Mm, I don't know. Maybe 1% now.
1%.
Or 10%.
Somebody is trying to join here all this while, and I think the person's network is not very okay. But yeah. hmm
The 15 minutes is about to close.
Okay.
The 15 minutes has closed. I think
15 minutes has closed and it closed bullish. You see? Now, what are we doing here now? We're just
we are
ranging.
ranging.
We're just ranging. Exactly. Right? We're just ranging. There is absolutely nothing we can do at this point than just wait. Let's just wait. We need a closure above. Now, anybody could say, okay, we pushed up, we came lower, we did not break this support, and we are creating a new um s- support right there. Okay, we're creating a new support right there. We could just take a buy here and expect price to keep pushing up because this is like a very high volume time at this point. This is about 8:19 a.m. in the morning, which is after London Open. All right. Now we are
Mm.
90 minutes after London Open. The chances that still we could reject here is very high. This is a very strong rejection area. All right. So for me, I don't want to take a buy here. It could push and leave me, no problem. But it's best that I stay away at this point. I think that is the best for us to do. But let's see. Let's see what the market did. Let us see.
Let's just wait for the 30 minutes to close, maybe.
Yeah, that is what to do. That's what to do. Okay. Where now this is a point where people will start saying, we are pushing up at this point. Should we take a buy? Should we take a buy here? For me, I wouldn't want to take a buy because this is very risky, right? I don't care about one single candle breaking above an area of rejection. I want a closure to happen, especially, we are trading the month of April, very high
Mm.
volatile month, trading gold. So need to be very careful. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let us see. Okay, I think we've closed on 15. A new 15 minutes candle has started. All right. How does it look on the 30 minutes time frame? 30 minutes also has closed. It's very, very interesting. Now, looking at this closure here that we have, did we close
Mm.
above this support, this resistance? No, we didn't. To be honest, we didn't. But we closed at resistance. We
Yeah.
closed at resistance. But the good thing at this point is that we are bullish. The trend is bullish. All right. Now look at what happened
Yeah.
here. We pushed up. All right. We waited for a new support to form, something that will come down to create a new support. Now this candle here did not close above resistance. All right. But it closed at resistance. The chances that the time we're having right now, the volume we're having right now could keep pushing us if we break this high here, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So let's see. I hope it doesn't push way too fast that we cannot get in. Okay, let's see what happens. Should we make it faster? Okay, perfect. Now, right here we've broken the high, right? Let's measure the
Mm-hmm.
stop loss here. The stop loss is going to be I think this one is 13 pips, it's not 130. It's 13 pips. It can be,
Is
we cannot
is
have
hundred
this
and is hundred and
140.
32 pips.
Really? This thing?
I'm telling
Whoa.
you.
Whoa. Man, so we're using what? 0 point what? 0 point. If our stop loss is now, this is the catch I've noticed about gold recently. Yeah, this is the catch I've
Mm.
noticed about gold recently. If you keep this stop loss here, you're going to make it really very easy for gold to stop you out. To be honest with you. Right, so what we're
Okay.
going to do is that we'll keep the stop loss where it's supposed to be. But if it breaks this current low, all right, if it breaks this low, we're going to manage the risk.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. So let's use 0.02 here. 0.02, and we're taking a buy. Yeah, so buys right there. Okay. Let's
Se- No, you didn't set stop loss. Oh.
yeah, I'm trying to it's not is it going to ask me to drag it manually? Hello?
No,
Hello?
you to the left. To the left. You click it and drag it to the left. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot I'm using a C trader. Ah, what's going on? It's not I think it's not working. It's asking me to put it manually. So let's just do manual. Stop loss here is what? Let's do this. Where can we find our trade here?
It will work. It will work.
It's not working. Maybe I should play it first.
You
Okay,
didn't.
let's see.
No, no, no. Wait. No, no, no. Wait.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wait.
It's working, it's working, it's working. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I think I need to play it first. I need to play the candle first. That's what happened. Okay, okay. So if this candle here, which is supposed to continue up, should come back to break this low, we'll close half of this trade. That's what we're going to do. Because our stop loss is below this. Man, stop loss is minus $56. Okay. This is the issue with gold most of the times. Should we fast forward it a little bit or should we leave it? I think if we fast forward
Mm.
it, we might actually miss something.
Let me see.
Yep. Okay. Are we going to break it on low? Now, this is where people start to, check and they say, man, I took this buy and this one is okay, good. Now look at what happened here. Interesting.
Mhm.
We took a buy, right? We took a buy.
Yeah.
This candle closed bullish. We took a buy, and it pushed just how many pips? I think we took it very late, but this one pushed like what 48 pips. Then this candle closed bearish. The moment the candle is closing against your direction, initially we wanted to manage this trade by waiting if it breaks its own low, but it did not break its own low. But instead, what did it do? It closed bearish. Now I am not
Bearish.
going to wait for this candle here to break this low for me to close half of my trade. I will do two things here, right? I'll do two things. Firstly, this stop loss that we have here has to, okay, if I play it, I have to move it to like the low of this candle because now we have a 30 minutes candle closing bearish, closing against our
Doc-
directions.
Dr. Gold, you are right. That thing is 13 pips. You are right.
Okay, yeah, perfect. I was right about that. So you get right. Now, if we are closing bearish, we our stop loss at this point has to come up because this is a 30 minutes time frame closing bearish. That means this candle here that did not close above resistance actually showed us a sign that okay, look, maybe it's not time for this buyers yet. Do you get so? But we took the buyers because we waited for this candle to break this high, making a lower wick and breaking the high, showing that okay, with the volume we have, we could continue pushing to the upside, but it did not happen. Now, also look at the time is what 9 a.m. in the morning, 1 hour after London open. All right. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to how can I pull this up? How can I
Mm.
put this up?
To
Reverse.
to
I think we need to close something out of this trade.
you can't close half. You can't.
You can't close half, really? Oh man.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so let's just since we can't close half, let's just move the stop loss to that point
Except
because
you
that
close
is
everything.
yeah. I just want to move the stop loss. Man, it's not moving. What's going on? Okay. Yeah, so that's the stop loss we'll have now because if it's already breaking that low, if it continues down, then that trade is no longer valid at that point. Okay, yeah, we stopped out. We stopped out. All right, so man, you see, you see what God has been doing recently. Now, since we've been stopped out, what do we do next? Okay. Let's make this faster and see what happened for the rest. At least till 10 a.m. 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. is the max time you could wait for anything during the London section. Please, if this Zoom goes off, because I've been notified, if it goes off, you guys will come back. I would open it again. You'll come back. I've not subscribed my Zoom. Okay, 30 minutes has closed. Also, we are now ranging on the 30 minutes time frame. Now we need an obvious closure above and below these areas here. That's what we need at this point. So let's see. The time is 9:43 a.m. It's getting towards 10 a.m., which the volume of the London section actually goes down. But let's see. These days, even by 10:30, 11, gold is moving, to be honest with you. Gold is
Yeah.
moving. Let's see. Okay, okay, okay. I think I love this C trader back testing. It's very nice. And the fact that it is free, man.
It's true.
Yeah. So these days, we need to say sorry to uh many lots people because 0.02 actually lost us some, you know, amounts here. What did we lose here? $30, 30.4. Good. Now, who is drawing on my screen? Hello, what's going on here? Okay. Now look at how this candle is behaving here. Are we closing above this resistance? No, we're not.
No.
So now what we can see is that this thing can push and leave us behind. It could happen, to be honest with you. But I don't want to be moved by that. You see? You see? You see? That's just the way God behaves. So at this point, you will say, man, I should have jumped in. The volume is coming in now. We could continue pushing up. Now you're gonna learn the hard way. See how we closed with a rejection again. You see?
Mm.
So no matter whatever God is throwing at you, be very patient. Trust me. Be very, very patient. Be very patient. Just ignore it. Let it do its thing. Let it dance around. Let it do whatever thing it pleases to do, and just sit on your hands and do nothing. So if this thing just goes straight to this highs, which we've uh marked out here, if it goes there, fine, good. Then what we'll just do is wait for a retracement because it's bound to happen. Now I cannot just start taking buys here because okay, now look at how we closed. You see? Now we missed this trade. This is the
Yeah.
actual reality in trading. While you wait, you miss the trade. But
Yeah.
do you want to take a second trade after you've made a mistake with this first trade? No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So the time is 11:30. We'll just say, okay, today nothing happened, and that is it. So let's just fast forward this a little bit. See, we continue pushing and we continue pushing and keep. Man, this is now when you tell yourself, man, I'm so fucking angry with gold. After it's
Mhm.
but there's nothing you can do. To be honest with you, there is absolutely nothing you can do. But let's see
Yeah.
if we at some point got some sort of retracement. Maybe for NY section. Okay, now look at that. The time is 12:23. We are heading towards pre NY section, right? Now look at this
Yeah.
retracement. Let's see what happens there for NY traders. Let's see what happened. This was the target. You see how we got to that target and we rejected it. Man, let's see. Now, if this candle closes bullish here, this is the setup that most of the times I might want to take it because I wouldn't mind that we rejected here for the fact that we came back to this London low and we are creating a new support from that London low. The chances we are going to break this high, this London high, is 80%. It's 80%. So, but let's see how that candle will close. Let's see how it will close. How the candle closes is very, very, very important. It's very important. Let's see. It's dancing around, man. It's dancing around. Now remember that we also have this area here. If we close below here, okay, now we close back inside the London range.
Mm.
Interesting. Very interesting. At this point, to be honest, I will do nothing. I'll just I'll just wait. I will do nothing. Let's see what happens. If we create a good support, then we could retest this highs. If we create a support around here above this first London resistance, then we could easily retest these highs, and that will be my second trade for the day. But firstly, we need to see how that candle will close. We need to see how it will close.
We have missed this trade though.
Okay, now they can. Now you see that is where we start to um to think too much. You see how the candle was moving, right? It was
Yes.
moving as if okay, it's leaving us behind. You get? If it leaves you behind, no
Yes.
problem. You get? So as long as it's not closing. Now this is what I'm going to do. It is not all the times that I wait for a candle to break the highs of a previous candle. This is a perfect
Mm.
scenario of that. Let's see how this thing is looking on the 15 minutes before we go ahead. On the 15 minutes, it's looking more like we'll have a rejection there. Okay, this is actually very risky, but I'm trusting the higher time frame on this. Let me say the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour is still open, but 1 hour close without a bottom wick. The previous 1 hour candle closed without a bottom wick. So if I'm going to trust this, I will trust the 30 minutes time frame. If we make a lower wick now, here if we make a lower wick first and it's breaking its
Mm.
own opening point, I will no longer wait for this high to be broken, because if I wait for this high to be broken, we are going to actually miss some good pips there. Because no matter whatever we do, the stop loss will remain at this low here. Do you get? So let's
Yeah.
see what happens. We made a lower wick, but is this a lower wick enough for me? It could be, because now this lower wick came close to this previous resistance that we're also closing above it. All right. So here I'm going to take a buy. Wait, hold on. Okay, I was thinking for a moment that we took a sell on the first trade. So here I took a buy. Let's see what happens. The stop
We
loss is
should
going
we
to,
should increase the is it not we should increase the lot size since the
since the pips.
like if you drag the SL now, you will see that is a little bit we are risking less than
We're risking
okay.
$41. This is a lot. Ah, for a this is actually a lot, right? So let's see. Let's see what happens with this candle now. Let's see. Now you see. Now somebody else, see what happened here. Somebody else will be taking an entry here. But you see where my entry was? This is the times that I might not actually wait for a high to be broken, because if this candle is respecting this low, this which is also the London resistance that we created, we have a support that formed above it. Then if this candle should make a lower wick first and is breaking its opening point, the chances it will break this high is very high, right? Okay, I think we're taking out on Zoom. Oh my God, they're asking me to wait for 9 minutes, man. Man. Hey guys, wait a minute. Trying to. Okay, please, you guys confirm in the chat. Let me know you're here before I continue. We just have to wait 9 minutes, then we'll come back to Zoom. It's crazy, man. Man, Zoom is stressing me. But it's okay. It's okay. Please let me know in the chats if you are from Zoom. Let me know if you are from Zoom before we continue. Just put in the chats if you're from Zoom. Let me know you guys are here before I continue. All right, I see you, Loctex. Okay, any other person joining could maybe push the stream back. Then I think it's more than 3 minutes now. So let's say in 6 minutes we'll go back to Zoom. All right, so I was trying to explain what the trade that we took here. Now we didn't wait for this candle to break this high before we took it, because now see how this candle initially pushed all the way down, rejected, created a support, and closed above the London um rejection that we have. All right. Now we are targeting this high here, which is our point of interest at that point. Now we didn't take it at the break of this high because we've already made a low, and the low is being respected. So if I take it at the break of this high, we might already be way too late. So usually this is the point where I don't wait for break of the highs before I take a trade. So let's see how this trade actually plays out. Okay, now we have moved how many pips from the entry? We've moved about 13 pips. I don't think this one is 13 pips, to be honest with you. I don't think it's 13 pips. This is it's showing 100 and it's showing 101 pips here. So I think we should pay no attention to this. I think we should pay attention to the pips that we have at the low here. So we have 100 pips. Is that not true? Now we have moved 100 pips on this trade. All right. We've moved 100 pips on this trade. Now, if you have the 100 pips trade, I don't want to close this because we cannot close half. I would have said, okay, close half, bring your stop loss to break even, and all that and all that to get. So what we're going to do at this point is let's just bring this stop loss here to break even. So if this trade goes back down at our break even, then it's okay because our TP hopefully should be above. We should be able to get to that London high. Let's see. If we get okay, stopped out. You see, this is just it. This is just it. We got stopped out at this point. So there's nothing we can do here. Because I don't want to move 100 pips. Now have it in mind that I would have secured some positions if I'm able to close half here. All right. So that I'll be able to, break even and whatever thing that happens at that point. Now look at how this candle closed. You see, this is the reason why I cannot allow a trade that has moved 100 pips. I could actually decide to close that trade at that point because we've actually moved way a lot, right? But I actually broke even. I didn't want to close it. I was thinking, okay, could we keep pushing up at least to that London high to see if the 80% chance of we breaking the London highs can actually happen. But it did not. So it is what it is. At least we got out on break even. We did not allow that trade to go back on losses, which is very, very, very unethical to do in trading, right? But in actual trading sense, we should be able to close some positions. We should be able to take out some profits at that 100 pips, and then we'll call it a day. We'll break even and call it a day. I wish they could on C trader. Okay, now the next candle is one that pushed all the way down, rejected, and now we are trying to break that London high now. So let's see. Let's see what happens. This is 2 p.m., which is like London Open at this point. So let's see what happens next. But was that very clear? Was that very clear? Okay, we are now breaking the London high. Very interesting. If I had if I had left my stop loss where it is, which I don't know if we are going to continue pushing down, if I had left my stop loss, you see, we would have actually hit TP on that. But now I cannot I cannot put my stop loss where it is when I've moved about 100 pips in price. I will not do that. Okay. You see, 100% we put above the London high because this simple support that we created here, but for whatever reason it is, I don't know why we did this mago here, but gold is doing its thing. Gold will surely do its thing. We cannot question gold on what it wants to do, whatever thing it's doing. So yeah, but the actual trading sense, we should have been able to get something out of that area before that break even. But we cannot do that here. I don't know why. So we have to hold trades. We have to hold trades. Yeah, I wish C Trader can actually give us a way we could, close half. We would love it. We would love it. Okay, now we close bullish. This is where people start thinking way too much. The time is what? 3 p.m. 3 p.m. which is like what? I don't know. At these dates, were we 5 hours ahead of NY or 6 hours ahead of NY? Because if we're 6 hours, then this should be like after NYSC open. But by 3 p.m. in the afternoon, trust me, I'm not looking at good, to be honest. I'm not looking at good. So what I want to do here is move this to what? Um, let's move this to the next day. Let's move this to the next day. Because there's nothing we could do here. We can't take a buy, we can't take a sell. Let's move to the next day here. Go, go, go. This is still fourth. This is still fourth. This is midnight. Okay. 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 This is second. Oh, look at that. Look at what the Asian section did. This is 1 a.m. 1 a.m. Oh man. What the hell? Who provoked God on this day? What the hell, bro? 2, 3. We're not awake. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So this is the next day. We are back on the charts. 7:30 a.m. We are back in the charts here. Now, what do we do here at this point? Let's go to the what? Let's go to the daily time frame. Now, the daily time frame. Let me remove. Okay, yeah, yeah. Let me check Zoom before we continue here. Let me pause this. Let me check Zoom. New meeting. Okay, yeah, we're back on now. We're back on. So Zoom is back on. You could come to Zoom now. Zoom is back on. Upgrade to Pro. Is it by force? I've been a paid member for straight 5 years, and people could not just give me 6 months free. Huh? Huh? Is that good? It's not good, bro. It's not good, bro. Hmm. Market replay, see trader. Okay. Okay. Okay, Zoom is back on. Now you guys can now join via Zoom. Before we continue, Zoom is back on. Please, let's wait for the guys on Zoom to come in here before we continue. Before we continue this backtesting. All right, Lotex is in the building. Okay, so any other person joining could meet us on the way. All right, so we're back to the next day. Now, on the daily time frame, we have, how can I, let me remove all this now. Let's work with just two lines here. On the daily time frame, we've created a what? A resistance here based on the daily, right? Let's go down to the 4 hours time frame, and we can now readjust. What's this? I have two lines here. Okay, delete. Let's use this. This is the 4 hours resistance that we have. On the 4 hours, we have what looks like a support here. Let's make this yellow still, and let's make it bigger. All right, that's basically what we can see here. Let's see the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, interesting. Now, the 1 hour time frame, we are creating a support. Why is this thing making me each and every time click this thing again? Why can't it just remain as default, huh? Okay, whatever. So we have a support we created here on the 1 hour time frame. Let's see the 30 minutes time frame where we want to take an interest here. Now, the daily is bearish, all right? The daily is bearish. The 4 hours is bearish. The 1 hour is bullish. We'll call this bullish because we are creating a support here. But now, what I think I will look out for here is sales because the daily is bearish. All right, the daily is bearish.
Mm.
Now, what do I expect it to happen here? We need to push up, create what? What? Create a new resistance around this area that will continue to the downside to retest this low. That
Mm.
is the only thing I might want to um, look out for here because the trend is bearish on the daily 4 hours time frame. Or if we don't do that, if we close below here, then we could potentially keep pushing to the downside. Let's see. For the buys would only be above this area here. So let's also pay attention to that. Let's pay attention to that. Man, I wish I can set this into default so that we don't have to keep changing colors each and every time. All right, so let's see. The time is now 8 a.m. in the morning, London Open, right? 8 a.m. London
Mm.
Open. So let's see how this candle closes. Can we create resistance at this point? Can we create a resistance so that we can continue in the direction of the sales? I need this candle to close bearish. Okay. Now we've closed bearish. All right. Let's look at the
Mm.
15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame also closed bearish, but now we have some sort of, you know, stuff here. So we just need this candle now, this current candle here now to wick up and break this low here and break this low
Mm.
here, which is also the 30 minutes break of the low. The 1 hour time frame is still open. Interesting. Very interesting. This is where we take a risk and hope that we don't mess it up. But now, this is the reason why I am going to take this sell. Look at this area. Pay attention
Mm.
to this wick here. Oh man, this thing should. I click something else. Now I open something. Now see these wicks here. You see these wicks?
Yeah. Yes.
This is the point where this candle also rejected. All right. Now
Mm.
this current 30 minutes candle that just closed also did not break the highs of the previous 30 minutes candle and it closed bearish. So if the next 30
Okay.
minutes candle could wick up, respect these 30 minutes highs and break this low, we could easily keep pushing down to, to this low here with the volume of
Mm.
the London Open. So let's see if that could be the case here with this little price action that we have. Let's see. Let's see how the next candle does. It needs to wake up. It needs to wake up and break the low. But it's if it's at any point breaks that high without breaking the low, even if it's coming to break
Okay.
that low again, I will not take that sell. Okay? Okay, good. Now we have what? We've broken the low now at this point, right? You see how this candle
Yeah.
pushed up, did not break this high, now we've broken this low. I'm going to give a sell a chance here. The top loss
Mm-hmm.
is going to be above this area here. The take profits. Okay, let's play this here so that we can move the take profits. Why is the TP not coming up again? I'm trying to drag it for the TP, but it's not working.
No, you pause it.
Yeah, if I pause it and still drag it, it's just blinking. See, it's not picking up the, it's not picking up. Now, okay, now you see, we have a new 30 minutes candle at this point. This previous 30 minutes candle has closed, and we have about 84 pips. 84 pips. The issue I have with this thing is that we cannot close her. So I'm going to leave my, I'm going to leave my stop loss here. I'll just bring it down a little bit and just leave it there and see what happens. And see what happens. Okay. 130 pips. What do you want to do? Do you want to close this trade? Is
But
your call.
but but when closing a trade, what okay, since we focus solemnly on price action
Yeah.
and price action gives us the sign to enter a trade,
Okay.
like the buys and the sells. So I was thinking that we in the same, similitude, price action should always give us a sign to exit a trade or what. I don't know if you
Yeah,
understand what
it
I mean.
should. It should. The sign I might be looking out for here is any candle that will close bullish. You see, we're still bearish in all candles. 15 minutes is still bearish, 30 minutes is still bearish. Maybe if we close bullish and we are still within our profit zone, I think that's a sign to close. Now, looking on the
because
on this 15 minutes time frame here, look at this uh minor, what will I call it? Rejection here. Hmm? And we are already about 124 pips in this trade. If I was able to close half, definitely I will close half here. I will close half here and I'll bring my stop loss to break even. But because I want to see, can we really retest this Asian low, just like we saw on the yesterday's London high? Do you get? I'll just leave this stop loss here and see what happens. But usually, I would definitely close some positions here if I'm trading in my real trading situation, because this is about 124 pips. This is a lot. This is a lot. Leave that we're using 0.02 here. This is actually a lot if you are trading on like a standard lot or 0.1, right? So, was somebody trying to join here? I didn't see. Okay, let's play this and see what happens. Let's see what
because
happens.
sometimes you will secure maybe
Okay, now,
80%,
yeah,
and
it continues in your direction.
exactly.
Yeah. Now, 15 minutes has closed bullish. You see? It has closed bullish. Now, it is closing above this issue that we had here, which was our area of concern. You see? It's created a support there. Now, if I want to really trust the 30 minutes time frame, which is still open, all right, which is still very much open, what I might now do is, if we start to maybe go above the body of this previous candle, which was our entry candle, if this candle starts to go above this body of this candle here, the opening point, I'll close 50%. That is the only way I can manage this trade, because we cannot close half. We're not able to close half. We're not able to close half. But let's just have it in mind that in an actual trading situation, this candle here should not go back to this opening price of this candle. Because now we want to ignore whatever thing. Okay, 30 minutes has closed. Ah, very interesting now. You see how it's closed?
Mm.
Let's see on the 15 minutes has closed bearish. Okay, now it's looking like maybe we might survive this, but still, it did not close below this rejection. It closed back into that rejection. This high here now is still our target point of closing
Mm.
half. That's what we will do. I wish we could close half in this thing so that we can actually do it the right way when trading. Actually do it the right way. Okay, let's see. Can we survive this trade now? Should we fast forward it a little bit and see what happens? Okay, 100 X. Okay.
You can actually skip it by candles.
Yeah, but let's see how the candles like actually printed while okay. This is where I would have closed half. You see what happened there? I
Mm.
would have closed half at that point. Okay,
Okay.
we are 180, 100, we'll actually got 180 pips on that trade. Lotex, in my
Mm.
expertise in trading, I would have closed that trade, to be honest.
Mhm.
I would have closed that trade, so I wouldn't even care whatever thing the market does any longer. That's what I would do. But let's see if we can really hold this trade in an actual time that we want to hold the trade for a longer time. Let's see if we
It will
can
go
hold
ag-
it.
it will go
And
against us.
let's see. We don't know where the market
It
wants
will
to
go
go.
against us. It will go against us. It will go against us.
Oh my God. This is where people start saying, Fair value gap, other blocks, this, that, bro. Come on, just look at the price action. Okay, okay, we're back to 200 and what? 45 pips. I think this is the point I will close this trade because I cannot really be doing that with the market in an actual sense. So let's see what happens. Now, if we continue down, then it's okay. We are back down to our. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Exactly.
Look at that, bro.
Ah.
Look at that, bro. But yeah, at least we've known that at least 80% of the times, whenever we make a low from the previous section and we are creating a rejection facing that same direction, we could potentially feel that low or that high that we made. All right.
Mm,
Yeah. So this is now pre-NY section. This is pre-NY. Let's see what happened during the NY section. Even though that I don't trade NY section, but I think it's an opportunity to also pay attention to what happened during the NY section. But now we could look at the daily again. The daily is still bearish. The 4 hours is still bearish. All right. The 1 hour is now ranging. All right. Now we have new zones we've created based on the 1 hour time frame. Now, what do we look out for here based on the 1 hour time frame? If we close below this support, the chances that we should continue pushing to fill this week here is very high. All right, is very high. So let's see what happens. Or if we should close above here, let's see on the 30 minutes time from how it looks. Yeah, the buys looks very intimidating though, but let's see. But closure above here could give us a potential push to at least fill this area here. So let's see. Let's see what the section did. But now, are we going to make that same mistake that we made during the NY section yesterday? No. We must wait for a candle to
mm,
close. We must wait for a candle to
yes.
close. We cannot make the same mistake twice, right? A candle needs to close before we can take a trade decision.
Mm,
All right, let's see. This candle needs to close before we can know what we want to do. Okay, it's about to close. Okay, now we close back inside this range. Very interesting. At this point, nothing to do. We don't do anything here. We wait. We wait. We wait and see. At least we're able to come back to our 8,000 after losing a trade and breaking even on one. So it has taken
mm,
us how many days? Okay, now we have a closure. This is the type of closure that I do not like. I don't like a single candle pushing through the whole zone. To be honest with you, I don't like a single candle pushing. Now, this candle pushed from support to resistance, bro.
I'm telling you.
So
Gladiator candle.
seriously, the chances that this next candle could continue up, I don't know. It could. I mean, it could. Looking at the time, this is 2 a.m., 2 p.m. This is actually New York Open. New
Mm,
York Open. This is a very high volume time. This is the time that the patience of traders are tested. I will not
yes.
take this buy even if it breaks this high. I want it to push back down before trying to break the high again. Let me see what happens. I won't take that buy because I don't like a single candle doing all that. I don't like it. If it goes, let it go. If it goes, let it go. Yeah, it's breaking the high now. So if it goes to that 4680 area, fine. I'm okay. Yeah, we did that. But it's okay. I don't want to be that type of trader. I don't want to be that type of trader. I do not want to be that trader. But yeah.
It will keep flying.
This is when you start telling yourself, should you have taken that trade? Should you have? Yeah.
Honestly, honestly.
But it's okay. It's okay. I don't want a single. Now, let's see what happens. The time is 15. By this time of the day, I am not trading, to be honest with you. I'm not trading, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. A bearish candle has formed. Man, let's fast forward it a little bit. Let's fast forward it. This is 4 p.m. You and I know
Mm,
that by 4 p.m. we are not trading. Is that not true?
true.
Yeah, so let's go to the next day. Let's go to the next day here. You see, even till like 8 p.m., nothing really happened. Now this is now 22:31, which is like pre-Asian section, and we don't trade Asian section. So let's go to the next day, which is London section. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7. Okay, 7 a.m. In fact, I this was fast, man. This was very fast.
We missed. We
Yeah, we
missed.
missed the time, but it's okay. It was okay because we would have still paid attention to this zone here, waiting for something to close above this zone here. I think that is the best thing for we to do. So I think it's 1 minute to end London Open. So let's see what this candle did. The candle closed. The candle closed. Now we have a similar scenario from yesterday. One thing about trading is that the moment you are able to understand what's happened yesterday, what happened last week, what happened last
Mm,
month, if you're able to remember it, that is actually price action. You tell yourself, wait, oh, I've seen this one happen before, right?
yes.
I've seen this one happen before. And because I've seen that thing, what did the market do afterwards? We had a single candle here move from support to resistance. We were not comfortable. See what happened? Even though that, yeah, we got to our point and the whole day started ranging until like Asian section. But now, do I want to repeat the same thing today? Do you get?
Yes.
Do you want to repeat the same thing today? You wouldn't want to do that. Do you get? So now the time is 8 a.m. in the morning and it's London open. Candles are closing bullish, all right? It's closing bullish. Do I want to take this buy? It might happen. Having it in mind that this was the point we rejected from yesterday.
Yes.
So what if actually touching back this area could be a point of breakout and continuation? Now pay attention to this week here. The only reason why I might try something here is if we get a better lower week that could reject from here or here, from this week's here, then if this candle should break this week here, that is the only reason I might take an impulse entry. But apart from
Mm.
that, I will not. Let's see what happens.
Why that week?
Yeah, this week here is the latest rejections that we had from the NY section yesterday, right?
Okay.
So if we are closing bullish here, there's still this rejection here. So we could get to that rejection. Now, if I take a buy here at this point, we might get to this rejection and we reject. But if we break it,
Mm,
it is me taking an impulse entry, very risky impulse entry, trusting that the volume of the London Open, which is now breaking the previous section from yesterday, we could mirror this candle here with that volume. That is just my point. Because if I take it now, what if we reject here? Unless I want to take it at the break of this high, stop loss will be back inside here and we'll find a way to manage. Okay, let's say the 15 minutes time frame. Now, now, to be honest with you, I wouldn't want to take this trade. I would want some sort of retracement.
that's pushed too much.
Yeah, that's pushed way too much. But let's see what happens. Let's go back on the 30 minutes because this is gold, right? Gold can push even extra with the times that we are actually in. Gold could actually do extra. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we were able to. Now, somebody who took a buy there We'll say, ah, you see, it's not pushing now, it's just there. You see, let's make it faster, 100. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. Good. And another bullish closure. Another bullish closure. Now, this bullish closure is even now lower. You see, the body of a candle is now smaller than the previous candle. This is a sign
mm,
that we might get some rejections coming in here. Because if the candles are beginning to get smaller in size, there is bound to be a rejection. It is telling you that
mm,
look, oh, the volume of these buyers are actually going down. Is going down. But let's see. Another bullish candle. Interesting. Hmm. This is when your patience is not tested. Now, do I want to take
mhm,
an impulse entry here? Never. Never. I wouldn't want to do that. But the good thing is this. The good thing is this. This is the area of rejection from NY section yesterday. Now, Asian section came back all the way down to this low, rejected it, and London is even still pushing up here. Now, if we get some sort of retracement and creating a new support, maybe at this area here, we are going to break this week here with that. So let's see what
mm,
happened. Let's see what happened. If we continued up, then we'll say, okay, that day was not for us. Let's see what happened here. We need two candles, so let's make it faster. Interesting price action here, bro. Look at this.
mm,
Hmm. Let's see the 15 minutes time frame. See, on the 15 minutes time frame, no single bearish candle. And the candles keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. But look at
mm,
what this candle did here. These are rejections, all right? This
mm,
candle here closed with a small body. With a small body. The next candle broke the high. If anybody, see, to be honest, I don't want to take this trade, but if this thing should respect this low, we are going to actually blast that 30 minute, that's previous candle that we are looking for. We are going to blast this candle. But I hope it does what price action should do. Let's not think too much towards it. Let's not think too much. Yeah, bearish closure now. Bearish closure. This is what actually price action should do, to be honest with you. To be honest with you. Now, I will be comfortable if any candle closes bullish to take a buy. I'll be
mm.
very comfortable. But I hope it doesn't just blast with a single candle to the upside. I hope it doesn't do that. Okay, okay, okay. We are headed towards pre-NY. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I could make this bigger though. And I was just straining my eye all this way. Now, see how we are closing here. The time is 12 noon. 12 noon. Let's see the 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame close below resistance. Is that not true?
Yeah.
And we have below support, sorry. And we have what? These areas here to fill. A candle close bearish. This candle here also rejected the high and if it breaks this low, can we? Okay, let's see. I think it made sense. Let's see the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour also is bearish. And it is rejecting from this high from yesterday. You see, it's rejecting. We did not close above it. So let's see if this candle, let's make this very slower so that we don't miss it. If that candle should break that low, then I'll take a sell. I would take a sell 100%. So let's play this now. Let's play this and see what happened. Stop loss will be above the current. Oh man, man, that was fast. Do you do you want to? What's going on here? What happened to Zoom? What's going on? What's going on? Something is not right. Something is not right. I don't know what happened, to be honest, but somehow my internet kicked me out. Um, okay, you can see my screen now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we this one was fast and we missed this entry. What do you want to do if you are? Because see, I've been in this situation several times. I've been in a situation where I want this entry from here and not from here. But this thing, the candle was very fast and it just skipped. So do you want to take this sell here, keep the stop loss the same, hoping it will continue pushing down, or do you want to assume it could go back up so they can get that entry there? What do you want to do? I've been in this
Hmm.
situation, to be honest. I've been in this situation, and most of the times, waiting for this thing to go back and get this week, this break of this week here, it just
Hmm.
kept pushing to the downside. And I'll be like, bro, what is that? Just this is just small. This is just about 1 pip. Why not just take it there? So let me hear your judgment in this.
Me like this now. Once I miss my entry, I will not chase it. I'll just leave it.
So you will leave this 1 pip and it could just push down 100 pips. You leave this 1 pip.
Honestly, I will forget it.
Most of the times I'll just bear the consequences. So I'm going to bet at this point. I'm taking a sell there. But bro, it's painful, bro. Stop loss will be
Hmm.
above this current candle. So let's see what happens. Let's let's okay, you see, you see, we never got we never got
Hmm.
back to that we never got back to that high again. It's what happened there. This is this is the point where I'll always tell myself, bro, you should have just ignored that 1 pip and just allow this thing to go down. You see? So as long as it's not way too much. Now we are about 100 pips on this trade. We are about 100 pips on this trade. We are making about
But sorry, sorry.
yeah.
I have a question. This sell criteria.
hmm
What and what did you consider?
The fact that let's go back. Let's go back here. Now, remember that this week here. Remember that this week here
Hmm.
was the rejection from the NY section yesterday. Do you remember?
Hmm. Yeah.
Now, since we came here during the London section, all right, a single candle pushed from resistance to support. I didn't want to take a buy, all right. Now, I had at
Hmm.
the back of my mind that, okay, look, I need some sort of retracement in in this candle. It did not happen. A new candle came, it did not happen. Then and even another bullish candle came, it did not also happen. All right, it did not happen.
Hmm.
Now, this single bearish candle here formed a resistance at this week. All right. Now, this
Okay.
week here is a very strong rejection zone that I needed a candle to close above it. Is a very strong rejection zone. Now, if this candle is creating a what? A resistance there, and still we did not create a support on the 30 minutes time frame, then I went to the 15 minutes time frame. I saw that, look, we created a what? A support. This was a candle that created a resistance rejecting that previous sections yesterday's high. All right.
mm,
Now we created a support, and if we're creating a support here and a candle is closing below support, look at the left hand side. There are clean candles to the left.
mm,
All right. There are clean candles to the left. This is now the reason why I took this sell. I didn't take it on this candle because I wasn't looking at it. I wasn't looking at it. All right. So
mm.
this candle here, I wouldn't have even taken it because the previous candle closed without a bottom wick. Because it's a 15 minutes time frame, I will still not take it. So the next candle closing, it was this one, which was now that 30 minutes candle that we had, which is now this 30 minutes candle here. Now see how this candle wicked up, rejected that support, that's resistance area that we close below. Then it is very obvious that look, we might come to do what? Fill this candle here
Mm.
because we have a clean
Okay.
candle to the left hand side, which is why this price action is actually pushing down. But at this point, remember, on the daily time frame, okay, it's just doing whatever thing it is doing there. We don't even know. 4 hours is bearish. That's just what we can see. So basically, let's see if we can just push a little bit lower. But on the actual trading sense, I'll close half and leave the rest to run. But let's see how this candle does. Let's see what happens here. To be honest with you, I would close something at this point. I wish I could really close half. I would have done that. But let's hold this and see what happens. Let's see. Okay, candle close. We are going back to entry. Interesting. If it closes bullish, I'm out of this trade.
Mm.
If it closes bullish, I'm out of this trade. If it closes bullish, okay, bullish closure. This is where it becomes very interesting. Now, because we wanted to hold this trade and see if we could actually get to that low there, let's see the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour is still bearish. So 1 hour is still bearish. I'm trying to make this bigger here. Man, what's going on? It's not okay. Uh-huh. Now look at this 1 hour time frame. What do you want to do? The 1 hour time frame rejected this area of concern here. Is that not true? The 30 minutes
Yeah.
time frame created a support. Created a support. Our stop loss is here. Do you want to allow a trade that is 100 pips in profit before to take you back on losses? Now at this point we are losing about 14 pips. I don't want to do this with this candle. So I'll close this trade at this point and see what happens next. If it goes down, fine. It's okay.
Mm.
If it goes down, it's okay. So as long as there's a candle closing against my direction, I don't care. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about it. Okay, bearish closure. Interesting. Very interesting price action at this point. What do you want to do here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't want to do anything here, to be honest with you. And the time is like we are now at New York section. Absolutely nothing because
Yeah. Me.
this candle, man, I think I'll wait for something closing below here if I can take any other sell here today. So let's see what happened afterwards. Let's see what happened. I don't want to do anything at this point. This is when people start over trading. They start
Mhm.
over trading.
People like
Good,
me.
good closure, but this is like an NY open right now. It closed bullish. Look at this. A support has been created and we push all the way up, rejected, do whatever thing you did, support created. Now, this is long NY open. This candle doesn't have a bottom wick. That is the only issue that we have with that candle for taking a buy. No bottom wick. You see?
Hmm. Oh boy.
You see? This is the
Are we
point.
pushing up?
This is the point where you will start asking yourself, should I take a buy now? Should I take a buy now? I think I'll wait for this candle to close because do you know why? See, this candle broke the low, broke the high. That is a very high volatile candle. I'll wait for it to close, to be
Hmm,
honest with you. I'll wait for it to
hmm.
close. Now the candle has closed. A new candle has come in here. Let's see what it looks like on the 15 minutes time frame. On the 15 minutes time frame, it looks very amazing. But now look, we have a rejection straight up here.
But hold on, oh,
Yeah,
hold on. The time now it's NYSC
231
open.
NYSE open. Yes, very high volatile time. Very high volatile, very
Hmm.
high volume time. Sorry, very high volume time. Now,
So
the
what do
way
you think now?
the way this candle is forming a support on the 15 minutes time frame, the next candle is breaking the high, and the distance from here to here is nothing. I don't want to take this buy, to be honest with you. I don't like it. The distance is way too small. Looking on the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, let's
Wait,
see the 30 minutes time frame.
on the 30 minutes. Yes.
On the 30 minutes, it's just weeks. It's just weeks. On the 1 hour time frame,
But
waiting on
but but you said something. You said something
the
that
highs of the
that
previous section.
yes, that highs need to be retested. So I don't know.
Yeah, it needs to be retexted, but the conditions forming at this point is very, very critical. Is very critical. Man, Zoom is not even giving me a chance to stay longer here. Just a little bit, and they're telling me no more time. Man, what the fuck? Reactivate Pro. I will reactivate. People should hold on, eh? This is not. This is not a 5 naira thing. This is not a 5 naira thing, okay? Accept cookies. It's not a 5 naira thing that I'm reactivating here, to be honest with you. Huh? Let's see. Skip for now and sign in. How much I am to pay here, man? 100 and what? $69. This is what I paid last. So monthly is $16. Call it $17 actually. So do I want to do that? Build monthly. $14 every month. Okay. Lord Test, please confirm if you're on YouTube. Let me know before we continue. Confirm if you're on YouTube. Where were we? Please confirm if you are on YouTube before we continue here. Hmm. I think I need to figure out a way to I need to figure out a way to reactivate my Zoom so that I don't get interrupted again. Which I will do that. Lotex, please, if you're here, confirm before we continue. Confirm before we continue. How many minutes are they giving me this time around? 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Please, you guys, bear with me and we'll be back. Oh man, how many minutes more here? 5 minutes. Man, this is the longest 7 minutes I've waited in a while. This is the longest 7 minutes. How many minutes more? How many minutes more? 4 minutes, man. Why is this so slow? Why is it so slow, man? Think we should be able to have some 2 minutes left. Okay, 2 minutes now. You guys, please bear with me. Okay, let's see. Are we here now? 1 minute, man. Is it not 1 minute yet? By 21:15, by 21:15, we should be able to get back on Zoom here. You know, when you're waiting for time to get somewhere, the time will be slow. Okay, I think we should back on now. 1 minute again. Eh? 1 minute, not the end. Now 1 minute, not the end. What's going on, man? Oh my God. Oh man. Save me some stress. Okay? Save me stress, please. Share this. Okay. All right. So Zoom is back on. Okay. Let's wait for the guys to come in. Um, okay. Let's wait for the guys to come in here before we continue. Ooh. We've been streaming for like an hour, so an hour 30 minutes. Come on, guys. Join already. Let's continue. Sorry, guys, on YouTube. We need to wait for Zoom kicked us out earlier, so let people join again, then we can continue. Mm, 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 mm. Man, I'm hungry. I am hungry, man. Mm, mhm, mm, mm, mhm, mm. Mm. I think the guys are not joining here. Do we just call it a stream? Okay. No thanks.
Also good.
Yeah. So we need to find an alternative, but we'll see. Anyway,
Mm,
we'll see. Um, this what's it called? Twitch. Twitch. I think
mm,
Twitch has a longer range of streaming. Do you think so? I'll find out. I'll find out. I'll
Twitch.
find out. Yeah, Twitch. I think there's a way you can stream with Twitch and all that. Anyway, but let's just
Yes, it's unlimited.
it's unlimited, right?
Mm,
I think we'll have to do Twitch here. Just have to
yeah.
set it up. I will do that tomorrow so that by Tuesday I will do that tomorrow. Then I will test it out and see how it goes ahead of Tuesday so that I will make a proper plan.
Mm,
Yeah, so we were discussing on this 30 minutes before we got interrupted by Zoom. So initially, Zoom has changed though. Initially, when you go off, when they take you out, you just log in again. You just go live again. But now they're giving you 10 minutes to wait. Interesting. Just trying to disrupt you. Anyways, they are marketing,
mm,
stuff. So now this 30 minutes, you had a question about the previous section highs. Now,
yeah.
the issue I have with this previous section highs is that the way these candles are forming here, I don't like it. That is one. And the fact that we also have a rejection happen at this area here, that is just the only reason why I am having a second thought about taking a buy here, to be honest with you. If you ask me,
Mm.
I would instead wait and see how price action forms. But let's keep this at the
Yeah,
back
I
of
think
our
you
head.
buy you.
You will take a buy?
Very like it satisfied my criteria for buy. It's not me being over.
I see. You
Wait now,
need
no
to.
laugh, no laugh.
Okay, okay, yeah. Okay, go
No,
ahead, go
see
ahead.
something.
Hmm.
See, just like you said something, you said that whenever price makes a high,
Yeah.
there's a very high probability that it will retest that high.
Okay.
So with all indication now, that
Hmm.
that candle now has a longer liquidity week
From
candle.
the
That
downside.
yeah,
From the downside, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the next candle, I don't see the reason why the next candle will want to. I mean,
Come back down.
except yes,
Logically you are correct, but my instincts, sometimes we trade by instincts. Your instincts could be wrong, your instincts could be right. But the only reason, now looking at this via price action ways, right? Look at what happened here. We pushed up, we rejected, then we created a support Look at this. This is very valid, to be honest with you. A support is created at the point of breakout. But now the issue I have is just the way this particular candle here is forming, the way it closed. It closed leaving a top wick, a very long wick that is also happening at an area of rejection. Now, also, the distance from the break of the high to this area here is not way too much. This is also a very high volume time. What's it called again? NYSE open. This is NYSE open. Now it is leaving me in a very difficult situation. Now
Okay.
I wouldn't want to throw in some money in a market that I have 50-50 kind of possibility in my head, to be honest with you. But if you feel you want to take a buy here, take a buy in your head. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Now, see something. See something.
Okay.
What's the probability that it will form a bullish than a bearish?
The probability it to form a bullish and a bearish is 60%, if you ask me.
Oh, 60.
60%, yes. But the possibility that it could get to this area and then reject is also there. Is also there. Let's say the 1 hour time frame. I think we've not taken a look at that. 1 hour time frame is very bullish, very interesting.
Ah.
Very
Oh my God,
interesting.
this
But
thing
look,
is screaming buys.
but now look at this. Look at this. If I wanted to
Maybe
buy,
that's why they blow account. Okay.
if I wanted to buy, look at the 1 hour time frame. This would have been a better entry for me if I wanted to buy. Let me make this uh green. This would have been a better buy for me if I wanted to buy, but I didn't want to do that because it was buying at this candle here that actually came back to this low, and it would have taken me out if I took that buy there. You get, so at this
Hmm.
point now, do I want to buy a 1 hour candle that has already pushed bullish? See, your TP is here, your stop loss is all the way down here. Does it make sense?
No, my stop loss will be on the 15 minute though.
Okay, on the 15 minutes time frame.
Hmm.
Okay, which is yes, 15 minutes. It will be here.
Yes. No, no, yeah,
Here.
below that, yes, yes.
Okay, let's see if your trade will work out. But I'm not taking this trade, but let's see if your trade will work out. For
It will,
me, I will not take this trade, but let's see
okay.
what happens. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Now, if you are taking that trade, remember I talked about this zone here. Would you have closed
Hmm.
it, or will you hold it to like the section high?
I will hold it until I will
The
see
section.
how the 15 minutes close first.
Okay, let's see how it closes. Let's
Hmm.
see.
That's how I will hold it.
Bearish. It has closed bearish.
Okay, then I will manage risks.
You close half, or you would move your stop loss to this point.
I will close half.
Okay, and you leave your stop loss the same, or you move it to this
Yes.
high. Okay, you leave it the same.
Yes.
Okay, let's say you close half and the stop loss remains the same. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Then okay. Then I think, hold on.
Okay.
Well,
See,
let me see.
see, yeah.
Let me see.
If this was your real money, bro, eh? The way you're calculating
Yeah.
now, the way you're taking your time to think of what to do, trust me, you would have taken 1,001 decision. To be honest with you,
Mm,
but let's see how this goes though. Stop loss hit.
mm,
Stop loss hits
okay.
100%. So you see why. I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't
Mm.
comfortable. Yeah, so my my instinct worked. Now, you see, I talked about, I said the chances of this candle getting to this week here is 60%. It's
Mm.
60%. But I didn't want to take that kind of trade. It was no, I don't want to take it. So let's see what happens next. And the time is 3 in the afternoon. So nothing happened here at this point. Man, you see? Nothing. Nothing. So this is the times that you start thinking a lot about gold, and gold will start, messing you up. The moment you understand price action, the things. See, I think the only reason, if you ask me, the only reason why I didn't take this buy here is based on what I have seen happen before.
Oh,
To be honest
experience.
with you, is experience. Is by experience. Because by price action, this thing should actually continue pushing up. Because we made a high, we rejected a support, the candle grabbed liquidity, closed bullish. Ideally, we should keep pushing to the upside, but it did not do that because I've seen this happen countless times because of how this candle was very volatile, broke the high, broke the low, closed like a small bodied candle, and we have a rejection just right here. It doesn't matter if we're in a very high volume time, the chances that we are going to get rejected is there. So I don't want to throw
Yeah.
in my money where I will not be sure of what I am going to do at that point.
Hmm.
So yeah, that is it. And remember that we were also trading in a month that was really very, very volatile. Last month was extremely volatile, very, very volatile. You will take a buy, it will go down. You take a sell, it will go up because the experience of these candlesticks and what the month is saying by fundamentals. Now, have it in mind that we are not looking at news here. Oh.
Hmm.
Maybe something must have happened in between the 3 days that we've been trading now. Do you get? Something must have happened.
Yeah.
We don't even know. Do you get? So I think that is another thing that this backtesting on Citroda it doesn't give us. Is not showing news. All right. So far on the what's it called again, on the back testing, we made the first loss, $30 break even on this one. Then the second trade was like $47 in profits. Third trade that we had, we closed it. I think what happened there, what was this senior of this trade? I've forgotten it, but yeah, I remember. We went 100 pips in profit, and I wanted to hold it because we could not close half. That was what happened. So as it went back to my entry, closed bullish, I closed it. So we only lost about $2 there. So let's see what happened the next day, and we call it a stream here today. Let's go to the next day. Let's go to the next London section. Um, 3, 2, 4, 5. Let me reduce this so I don't miss anything. So I don't miss anything. 5 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Well, we're going to start by 7:30 a.m. By 7:30 a.m. 7 o'clock, 7:10, 7:16, 7:30. Okay, yeah. Now we are back on the charts, London section. All right. So let's go ahead and um okay, let's leave our line so we can just drag it. Let's go to the daily time frame. That is the first thing we have to do here. On the daily time frame, we are slightly bearish. It's still bearish. On the 4 hours time frame, let's go to the 4 hours time frame. On 4 hours time frame is bearish, bearish. And look at this. Now let me close all these things. Hold on.
Hmm.
Let's make the charts clean. Let's do a very fresh analysis because I could see some things happening on the 4 hours time frame. We've been trading. I think this is the week we've been on. So on the 4 hours time frame, we'll have this. Let's make it yellow. Let's make it bigger. Okay. And we also have the most recent areas here. Hold on 1 minute. This is the most recent support based on the 4 hours time frame. Let's see on the 1 hour time frame and make a better decision. Okay, so let's readjust this. This is the resistance we'll have, and we also have now. You see, the area now is very choppy for sales. To be honest with you, look at this
Mm.
supports here. We have wicks supports here, and after this, we also have this area here. To be honest with you, I won't even be looking for sales at this point. But let's set the 30 minutes time frame. On the 30 minutes time frame, let's still mark our zones and see what happens with it. Maybe we could easily, push down to this. If we close below there, yeah, we could mirror this candle here. Let's see what happens. For the sales, then for the buys, if we close above here, then we could potentially keep pushing to the upside. Let's make this 100x. So this is the next day, London section, 7:30 a.m. in the morning. Let's see what gold does. Let's make this bigger. Okay, a little bit faster, a little bit faster. Let's see what. Okay, let's make it slower.
London open.
Yeah, London Open, 16 minutes um after London Open. So let's see how this candle does. Let's see how. Ooh,
We
man,
missed.
we missed this, man. How could we have gotten that trade if we were looking at the 15 minutes? Yeah, 15 minutes. Yeah, man. But now we have missed it. What's next? What next? This is the reason why if you're waiting for 30 minutes candle
Mm.
to close, most of the times it will just fuck you up. It will just leave you and just disappear. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see
Where
if
would we have entered? Um,
I think on the 15 minutes, if we were looking at 15 minutes time frame, on the 15 minutes right here,
okay.
right here, right
Then
here.
stop loss would be where?
I'll just keep a stop loss below this current 15 minutes candle because it's a very risky entry. I'll keep it below this current 15 minutes candle. I'll keep it below it because below it is also this um area of rejection here. Man, now we missed it. Let's see if we can get a retest. That is another way we could continue in this trade. If we get a retest, let's make it faster and see if we had a retest for a possible continuation. Now, if there was no retest, then we've missed it for the day. That means we spent an hour plus in the charts and we missed our trade. Interesting because we're waiting for this candle to close. But it's okay, to be honest with you. It will teach you patience. It will teach you waiting for
Mm.
candles to close. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if a candle leaves me. It's okay. I'll come out the next day and do the same thing that I know how to do. I'll say it's okay and that,
Mm.
and that is it. That is it for me, to be honest with you. Okay, we're getting a retest at this point. We are getting a retest. Now, this is another part where it gets very interesting. You see, a single 30-minute candle, all right, did a
Mm.
retest from the high to the breakout. Now,
Mm.
if you're waiting for a support to form on this 30 minutes candle, it might come to form a support at this high here. It might come to form a support here. And to be honest
Okay.
with you, what you are waiting for is a support that will form around here for you to do what?
Yes.
Retest these highs. Okay. Now, what I'm going
Okay.
to do is this. I'm going to go down to the 15 minutes time frame and see how the 15 minutes is reacting in this zone. If we are creating a support in this zone on a 15 minutes time frame, that means the next 30 minutes candle need to respect this low and then push up. Now it's going to be a single 30 minutes candle just blasting to the upside. Let's go down to the 15 and see what happens there. If we had a very comfortable support created on the 15 minutes time frame, let's see. Okay, it's still open. Now let's play it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now look at this candle here.
Mm.
Very interesting candle. This candle here created support on the 15
Yeah.
minutes time frame. I think the 30 minutes time frame is it still open or it has closed? It's still open at this point. Now,
No, it
if
has
this
closed.
has
Is
it?
a new candle
Yeah,
is
yeah,
a new
it's a new
candle is
candle.
starting.
Of course, it's a new candle, of course. Now, if this candle here, this new 30 minutes candle here, all right, having seen that the 15 minutes candle has closed bullish, all right, now this 30 minutes candle rejected this breakout. If the next candle should break its own high, I will take a buy and put my stop loss below this candle. Let's see. Let's reduce this so it doesn't leave us behind. Because that is actually a retest. Look at that. Look at that. Is this a retest enough for me? I wanted that candle to push a little bit lower, but it's okay. Now, if we break 15 minutes highs, I think
Wait, let me see the 1 hour.
the 1 hour, look at the 1 hour here.
Okay.
I really
Mm.
trust this retest, to be honest with you. I really want to trust
Mm-hmm.
it.
Let's take the trade now.
We're not breaking the high yet, but I don't want to play this thing and it's okay. Let me just reduce it. Okay, okay, perfect. Let's see what happens because that high needs to be broken before we take a trade. Is it moving at all?
We have broken the highs already now.
But
We have broken the highs.
it's looking like it's not moving.
It's moving. We have broken the highs now. I've been an eye they pain me.
Abi is my computer. What's going on here? No, because your eye they paying you.
Oh, it's lagging. It's lagging from my side.
Oh, okay, okay. Let's make it
It's lagging.
X5. Let's make it X5. You see, we didn't break that high. We got to the high, but we didn't break it. We didn't break it. Man, it's kind of slow. Okay, okay. Wait, what's going on here? Oh man, oh shit. This is what I didn't want, bro. I didn't want to skip this one and it just blasts. I wanted to take that by there, man. Oh man, I don't like this.
Hesitation.
No, not hesitation. I mean, I was trying to keep it at the market movement. Oh, okay, hold on. I could go back. Abi,
No, you can't go back.
I can't go back. Oh shit. I wanted to play it at a lower speed so that it doesn't just skip me. Because my entry should have been like right here. I wanted to get that entry there. But it is what it is. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. Let's make it. Oh, okay. 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 It has given us a chance to. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Now, I want to assume I'm on this trade. Do you get?
Uh,
Because I would have taken this trade. So I'm going to execute buys here so that I will know how to manage this trade if actually I was in the trade. Yeah, so I'm not going to take a decision now based on what it has done now. No, I will take a decision because I was already on the trade. So that's what we're going to do. Let's make this
okay.
50.
it assumed that we are already taking the trade.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So let's see what happened. Our stop loss was supposed to be where? Stop loss was supposed to be below here. Okay. Okay. Any candle closing bearish. Ooh, look at that. Stop loss. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was still talking and this thing just did whip. I was going to
The
see
thing
what the
is
30 minutes
very
candle
is
is doing.
moving very fast.
Yeah, anyway, but yeah, stop loss was still there, and that is it. That's what matters. Because this candle should not break this low if actually it needed to push to the upside. It shouldn't break that low. Now we wait to see if 30 minutes candle forms support because it's still valid. We're not closing below that area. Let's make it faster a little bit. Man. But yeah, it's very important to know where your stop loss is supposed to be.
Mm.
Man, there is absolutely nothing going on here now, man. There is absolutely nothing going on here.
This period we are trading is a very very bad period.
Yeah, this was a
This
very bad,
this
yeah, this
April.
April. April was crazy, man. Okay, now, okay, let's see what happens. This is Raja's type of trade. Let me see. Okay, okay.
Impulse buy.
Impulse buy. Impulse buy. Let's see the 15. This is us now doing over trading, to be honest.
Ah,
But let's try impulse buy here. Let's try impulse buy here based on the 30 minutes time frame. The stop loss will be where?
below the current candle.
If you put it there, you're going to make it very easy to stop you out. But if you also keep it at, okay, let's see. Let's see. Raja Banks. This is where he will tell you, open your eye and look at what price action is doing. Look at
Mhm.
price, and you now start
Where did
wondering
you
if
place the stop? Where did you place the stop loss?
I've not really placed it, or it is not. But the stop loss should actually come below this support here. I don't know why it's not accepting my stop loss to go in. Don't know what's going on. But just keep it at the back of your mind. Stop loss is below here because
Mm,
it's not allowing me to do that.
that is current candle now.
Yeah, no, the previous one, this one here. Oh, it's hitting stop loss already. Man, man, look at that. Set stop loss. Ah, what the
He's
fuck?
trying to maybe he's trying to weak fill. That's
This weak fill here.
mm,
Let's see. Don't stop me out, bro. That one touch me. He's coming for
yeah.
that weak fill, yeah. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You see, impulse entries don't actually work. But now it's giving room for, a good buys if we close above here for New Year section or close below here for, oh man, the closure is not happening. Can we get a closure and we'll get a weak fill for the sales? Closure is closing back. You see? You see? This was what April was doing. You see what happened here now?
Yes.
This was what April was doing. Very crazy months, man. Very crazy months. Very crazy months. Okay, let's see this NY section before we call it a night. Interesting.
It will go
Interesting.
down.
Interesting. Yeah, it looks like it, but for the fact that we're not closing below this support here is just my concern. So I'll still look at it. I'll still look at it. You see, somebody must have taken a sale right there, and they are crying right now.
Like me now.
I know call them. I know call them. Man, God, see, God will try your patience. Trust me. God will really try
Mhm.
your patience. God will make you feel like, by the way, you see, the month of April is repeating itself here in our live stream now, in our back testing, because it was crazy. It was crazy. Okay, we have 10 minutes more for this Zoom to close. They've given us a one in 10 minutes. Okay, so in 10 minutes, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. The time is 4 p.m. You know what? We're not trading by this time, to be honest with you. Is that not true?
Yeah, sure.
We're not trading by this time, so but let's see what happened here. Let's make it faster. Bearish closure. Still no closure. Bullish closure. And then we started pushing without a closure by 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Man, it is what it is. So at least it was good. We still have about 9,662 in our accounts for we to, hit the market the next day. At least we're not blowing our accounts.
Yeah.
Yep. So it was a good one. I think the any other person who wants to rewatch it can come back on YouTube and, you know, rewatch it. But I think we should be doing this every Sunday.
Weekend, right?
Yeah, every Sunday. Sunday is best. We'll do back testing every Sunday. So we're going to continue the live streams on Tuesday morning. It's 7 a.m. in the morning on Tuesday. All right, Lotex. I see you.
Yeah, now, man, it
Yeah,
was a nice one.
yeah. Have a good one. Uh,
All right.
Adios. Adios.
Amigos.
Adios. All right, YouTube. I'm gonna see you on Tuesday, 7 a.m. GMT for the London section. We're gonna be live trading here 7 a.m. on Tuesday morning. For now, have a good one. Take care.